morning. How are you, Ed?
I'm doing great, Kathy. How are you this morning?
Good. Hi. Thanks for joining us. My name's Kathy Boyle.
My name's Ed Boyle, and we're co-owners of Katchen Company Real Estate. If you're not familiar with Katchen Company, we are a boutique family-owned real estate firm that offers both residential and commercial real estate solutions to the greater Denver metro area. So what do you plan
Absolutely.
on talking about today, Kathy?
Well, I thought that this might be a great opportunity to kind of reach out and let people know a little bit about how you got involved with real estate, and so did I. But more or less, it's been over 30 years since you've been in the business. And I guess my question for you is, why do you still stay in it, and what do you love about it? So I'll let
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good question. The short answer to why I got into it, it's kind of a second career.
Okay.
Had a successful career, and when that was completed, I was trying to look for something else to do. Was young enough that had quite a few years that I could work and contribute, and so I had an opportunity to take and to get into real estate. And the thing about real estate is that I always loved architecture. And it was one of those things that really I was intrigued about, even going back into ancient times. And so it just excited me to take and to see all of these structures that have been around for thousands of years and what made them stand the test of time. And so I was attracted to it. And most definitely, when I joined up with your dad, Bruce, and Katchen Company, there's a development company. And so we were doing things from the ground up. And so, it's a wonderful feeling to take a piece of ground and move it through that whole process to get to the point where it's a finished product. And so that was it. Early on, that was it. And then, of course, when I started to take and to add property management and brokerage to our business, I one of the premises that I started with is that the idea of being in the real estate business was to help people. And it didn't matter if somebody had a small office space they wanted to lease or they wanted something large, that I was going to help anybody that needed help with real estate. And over the years, what I've found is it's a wonderful experience. That relationship that you have with people, you're helping them take and make what's considered a large investment for them. It's sort of that old adage that when you go to the blackjack tables, there's people that can afford to pay $1 a hand, and there's people that can afford to pay $1,000 a hand. But whether it's $1 or $1,000 per hand, it's a lot of money to both people. And so I just
Absolutely.
realized that with real estate. How about
Yeah.
you? What got you into the business?
Well, just as you were saying, it was a new start for you. Obviously, I came into the business a lot later than you did. And what I consider it kind of like the third or fourth reinvention in my life. But at this end of the day, it really kind of came full circle. As you said, my dad, Bruce Katchen, started the company back in 1962, and he was a commercial developer, and he loved what he did. But, that didn't always speak to me. And so you had been with the business for a really long time, and you developed and grown in a lot of really amazing ways. And so when you started talking to me about the opportunity to come on with you, we were looking at expanding into the residential market. And for me, the residential market really spoke to my skills, right? So I love working with people. I love the Colorado and the Denver community. I'm a Colorado native. It just speaks to my heart. And so the opportunity to help people really find their happiness in relocating in and around the Denver area was a great next step for me. And then, of course, the fact that you and I ended up owning the business and being able to make it our own and really take it in different and new directions was exciting, and really an opportunity to expand on all the things that I really love. So I'm thrilled to be in real estate and working with you, and looking forward to helping, lots of really amazing people.
one of the things that you mentioned is that love of dealing with people, and I think
Right.
that we both have that, and that our clients aren't just customers; they become friends, and we stay
Absolutely.
in touch with them. And they enjoy our company, and we enjoy their company,
Right.
and so we're developing long-term relationships, and that's what I think that business is about. And I definitely think that's what the real estate business is about, is developing relationships in which people appreciate you and trust you and depend upon you to take and help them make choices that are very important in their lives.
Absolutely. No, I completely agree with you. The fact that people know, like, and trust you are key. And when most of the time you're dealing with an investment that is the largest financial investment in people's lives, they need a trusted partner that they know are going to have the knowledge and the experience and the ability to relate to them in a way that they can make sure that you're going to help them successfully get where they want to go. So I agree. I love it. That what really lights me up at the end of the day and keeps me moving forward in this business. So.
Well, with that, I think that we need to wrap this up.
I agree. I agree.
So,
but it was a great topic. I loved it.
So I'm Ed Boyle,
And I'm Kathy Boyle.
And you can reach out to me at 303-564-5387.
And you can reach me at 303-507-0859 or kboyle.kb@gmail.com.
So if you have any questions or you'd like us to cover a topic in one of our conversations, please feel free to reach out to us. You guys have a great day.
Okay, take care. We'll see you next week.
Right,
bye.
bye-bye.